Greetings, everyone. This is Rock and Roll Spot Answer with the continuation of our Marvel HeroClix unboxing series on House of X. So far, we've cracked open 7 boosters from the first brick of a case. Sadly, we'll only be opening one case instead of 2, but it is what it is. We've managed to pull 2 of the council members, Magneto and Storm. 2 super rares, including the Prime, Apocalypse, as well as Richter. We've actually got 3 members of the 5. We pulled both Wolverines, the non-Prime. We've pulled the base versions of for the common and rare Primes, Bishop and Vulcan. So yeah, we've actually done really well, and we've seen some newly clicked characters. We've also seen some that simply haven't been done in a long time. So, anyway, let's get back to it, shall we? Alright. See what we got. Oh, anything else? Oh my, my, my. My, oh my, oh my. That's something. That is maybe something that will be, Okay. Oh, that's right. We've also pulled 1 team-up card so far, which is actually kind of surprising. Okay, so we've got the Common Forge. This is the costume. The color scheme of the costume is different. This is definitely a different figure. We got a Cypher, Cypher Ramsey, member of the New Mutants. Yeah, one of the characters definitely had a very interesting glow up over the last decade or so, thanks to just the possibilities of his powers. He can understand just about any language, written, spoken. Yeah, he gets it. And we've got Doug Locke. Okay. So Doug Locke is... Okay, so for a while, there was a point where Cypher died. It was very sad. It was kind of one of those, oh no, death hits the X-Men. Well, before Cypher's death, he had become close friends with a member of an alien race who had joined the New Mutants because he kind of mutated a consciousness, or a conscience, and feelings, and eventually that character, Warlock, was killed as well, and yeah, and so the Phalanx combined, if I remember correctly, the Phalanx combined Doug and Warlock together into Doug Locke, and it was kind of a thing in the 90s that then Doug Locke I don't know what happened to Doug Locke, but yeah, but Cypher and Warlock have always been inseparable, and I'm actually kind of irritated that we didn't get a Warlock figure out of the set. Oh yeah, and the other figure we got from the booster, it's the Juggernaut, bitch! Yeah! Alright. Oh man, he is huge! Okay, so, man... Alright, so we'll start off with Forge. More classic look. It's the same sculpt as that uncommon we saw earlier, just with the paint scheme is a little more classic. Forge comes in at 60 points, has the X-Men team ability as well as the X-Factor, X-Force, X-Men, Mystical, Scientists, and Soldier keywords. It's got the Mutant CIA trait, it's basically the espionage trait from Captain the Avengers. Looking at his dial, we open up with a few clicks of Sidestep, followed by a couple clicks of Plasticity. On attack, we get a few clicks of Penetrating Psychic Blast, followed by a couple clicks of Precision Strike. Defense, we have a couple clicks of Toughness. On damage, we have 5 clicks of the special power Technopath. This grants Forge Perplex. When he uses it to target another character that shares 2 or more keywords with him, he may modify the chosen value, except for damage, by 2 instead. Okay, alright. That's neat. Now, let's look at Cypher. I like how his arm is clearly warlocked up. But Cypher comes in at 35 points, has the X-Men team ability as well as the Hellions, New Mutants, Quiet Council, X-Factor, X-Force, and X-Men keywords. On the Quiet, he is basically the translator for the island of Krakoa. Because Krakoa's language is not understandable by anyone else. Except for, the guy whose power is literally understanding language. So, looking at Cypher's dial, we get a few clicks of Sidestep, we get a couple clicks of Telekinesis. On defense, we have the special power, I designed all of Krakoa's defenses. This gives him barrier, toughness, and when he uses barrier after resolutions, you may knock back any number of opposing characters adjacent to his barrier markers, 2 squares each. Okay, alright, that's cool. And then on damage, we have 3 clicks of Perplex. For 35 points, that's really not bad. Next up, we've got Douglock. This is a full Technarched up version of Douglock, and I like that they actually, did the costume as it was, which is basically the classic New Mutants type costume from way back in the day, but with Technarchy stuff, with him all transmuted out. So Douglock comes in at 60 points, has the X-Men team ability as well as the Excalibur, New Mutants, X-Men, and Robot keywords. We get 2 traits: Techno-Organic Shifting, giving him Shape Change and Protected Outwit, which is protected from Outwit. And then we have Techno-Organic Replication. When Douglock uses Shape Change and succeeds, you may choose a standard power the attacker can use, and Douglock can use that power this game. Not this turn, this game. So the first time he succeeds on Shape Change, he's going to start using powers. And he doesn't need Line of Fire to do it. And as it's a standard power, it can be a standard power that is part of a special power or trait. Can't use the whole special thing of the trait or special power, but at least a power from it. Then looking at his dial, it's actually kind of long and kind of bland, to be perfectly honest. We get some late dial steel energy, Indomitable, and a full run of toughness. But the fact that he can basically have any power kind of makes up for a lot of that. Alright, now let's take a look at Juggernaut. First off, let's get a good look all around. This is another one I kind of wish they'd waited on because he has a new look which looks really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing how that's going to translate to HeroClix, but I'm happy. And we did just get a Juggernaut Colossal in the X-Men animated Dark Phoenix Saga set. But hey, I'm not complaining. Okay, Juggernaut comes in at 175 points for 100 points and has the Brotherhood of Mutants keyword or team ability, as well as the Brotherhood of Mutants, Excalibur, Thunderbolts, X-Men, Brute, Mystical keywords, as well as improved movement, ignores hindering terrain, and ignores and destroys blocking terrain. Finally, we have a trait, Mystical Helmet, Colossal Stamina. Juggernaut can reduce penetrating damage and has protected outwit. So he cannot be outwitted. Keep that in mind with him. Okay, so that's part. He was designed for HeroClix by the 2018 World Champion. Okay, I mean it makes sense. I'm not, but anyways, looking at his dial, we open up on speed. We've got a full run of the special power. Once he starts, he can't be stopped. Charge. When Juggernaut uses it, he may choose to not have his speed. If you do, he can use improved movement or ignores characters and can only move in a direct path. If Juggernaut uses charge during your last turn, he can't become immobile. Keep that in mind. He basically, if he uses charge, any special power is like, oh yes, a hit character becomes immobile or whatnot. Like no, not with him. All right, so look again back. We got a few clicks of Super Strength followed by a few clicks of Steel Energy. He's got Indomitable, of course. A couple clicks of Impervious followed by a couple clicks of Invulnerability, a couple clicks of Toughness, and then a stop click at the end. Satorax Chosen, Impervious, but succeeds on a 4 through 6. Okay, all right. Finally, on damage, we open up the special power. Nothing stops the Juggernaut. Battle Fury. Opposing characters in 4 squares can't use Stop, Leadership, or Perplex. If they already used Perplex, the modifier temporarily doesn't apply. Oh, man! That is nasty. And we get a couple clicks of just regular Battle Fury, mid to late, but then the last couple clicks we go back to the special power. Oh my god, this figure is going to be so nasty. He is going to screw up so much stuff. Okay. So we've got 3 super rares now. Let's see if we can get a chase or another super rare, these last 2 from this brick. We've still got another brick to go after all. Oh my god! Oh, okay. Yeah, we're just gonna show this. I'm just gonna show this off. I got a chase. We got a chase. We have a confirmed chase, and it is the chase I wanted most. Oh my god! Oh, oh dear god! This is the greatest brick ever. Like seriously, every brick needs to be like this from here on out. Old Man Phoenix. Yes, that is an old Wolverine possessed of the Phoenix Force. We're going to be looking at him last for this grouping. But yeah, oh my god. Oh, snap. And we got the Common Prime. So we got the Common and the Super Rare Prime. Man, I hope I get it. Oh, I really do hope I pull a second Xavier then. We got Xavier. We got Emma Frost. You know, that would actually be kind of a neat thing to explore. If there's a link between Emma Frost and Deacon Frost from Blade. I'm kind of surprised no one's ever thought about... Well, okay, I'm sure someone has, actually, but, you know... Kind of surprised it's not something that hasn't already been written. Well, I mean, maybe it has, I just didn't know, but, you know... And we got the Prime Bishop. Now, a note about the Prime Bishop. The Prime Bishop is supposed to basically be Bishop from the animated series. Because for some ungodly reason, WizKids thinks that it's a good idea to do these gigantic these sets that have colossals, and like, you know what? We'll only do 40 regular figures and a whole bunch of colossals. It's like, no, give us 60. You know, you can do the 60 figure set and colossals. Alright, so... Oh, we actually got 2 Krakoan... two Krakoan revivals. Right, because Xavier and Emma. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we're going to start off looking at Prime Bishop. I mean, he looks just like regular Bishop, so I mean, there's some subtle differences. I think the energy around his hands is a different color, but like that, yeah, that's it. So Bishop comes in at 40 points, has the X-Men team ability, as well as the X-Men and future keywords. We get two traits: time traveling with my sister, phasing teleport. Once per game, when Bishop uses it after resolutions, you may generate a shard bystander. Okay. And fixing the timeline. When Bishop attacks one or more characters with the past and or future keywords, or that can use probability control, modify attack +2 and damage +1. Nice. Okay. All right. I dig it. Now, first off, let's take a quick look at this at the shard bystander. We got some running shot. We got some precision strike, and some toughness. Okay. Couple traits. Absorb the ambient light. Opposing characters that can only attack characters within 5 squares of themselves. And family bond. After the resolution of any action, if any friendly character named Bishop is on the map, or after the resolution of any action, if no friendly character named Bishop is on the map, KO Shard. Okay, alright. Looking at Bishop's dial, though, we get a few clicks of running shot, followed by a couple clicks of sidestep. On defense, we have the special power energy absorption, giving an energy deflection and toughness. Nice, okay. We get a few clicks about wit, followed by some late dial range combat expert. That can be very useful. Because if you make sure to attack a time traveler or one of the specified character types, and you do it with range combat expert, then you've got, okay, so you got +2 attack and +1 damage. All right. Well, then put all that ESD into, or all that range combat expert into damage, or hell, put one into it, or do 1 and 1, and then you've got a 12 attack for 4 damage. That's not bad. And if you got an outwitter to outwit their defense, even better. Next up, we've got Emma Frost. Of course, Emma's in the set. It's honest. I think I don't remember the last X-Men set we got that didn't somehow have Emma Frost. The X-Men animated set had her as a Chase as the White Queen. She was the super rare Prime in Xavier School. She was in Regenesis. She was in Uncanny X-Men. She was in AVX. She was in Wolverine and the X-Men. Yeah, it's been a long time since we had an X-Men set without Emma Frost in it. I'm not complaining. That's actually kind of neat, but yeah, still. So Emma comes in at 90 points, has the X-Men team ability as well as the Cabal, Hellfire Club, Marauders, Quiet Council, X-Men, Politician, and Ruler keywords. We have the Krakoan Revival trait, as well as all Krakoans enjoy the privilege of diplomatic immunity. She is protected from penetrating psychic blast. Friendly characters within 4 squares of the X-Men keyword who have taken damage this turn take a maximum of 1 damage from attacks. Okay, alright. Looking at her dial, you get a few clicks of sidestep, followed by a few clicks of mind control, a few clicks of incapacitate, followed by a few clicks of penetrating psychic blast, a few clicks of impervious, followed by a few clicks of super senses, a few clicks of leadership, followed by a few clicks of probability control. Okay. Again, it's kind of blocked out. We get one half the dial is her diamond form, the other half is, classic ice cold psychic. So I like it. I really do. I really do like it. Next up, we've got Professor X, and yeah. Man, that just looks so cool. I wish that he hadn't been kind of bent by Old Man Phoenix. I really do. I'm kind of hoping I can pull another one so that I can not have one that isn't like that. Alright, so Xavier comes in at 75 points, has the X-Men team ability as well as the Illuminati, Quiet Council, Starjammers, X-Force, X-Men, Politician, and Ruler keywords. We got 2 traits, Krakoan Revival, and Bartering pharmaceutical breakthroughs for Krakoa's sovereignty. As a free action, choose an opposing character not on its starting click. That character's controller may heal that character one click. If they do, until your next turn, the chosen character can't attack. If they don't, roll a d6. On a 3 through a 6, heal one click on a friendly character that is equal or less points than the chosen character. Okay, alright. Looking at Xavier's dial, we get a few clicks up on speed of special power. While you slept, the world changed, which is a quote from the actual comic. Mind control, stealth. When he uses mind control, he has improved targeting, ignores elevated terrain, hindering terrain, characters, and may make range attacks out of adjacency, including to attack adjacent opposing characters. And we get a couple clicks of sidestep. On attack, we open up with some incapacitate, followed by some precision strike, followed by some late dial penetrating psychic blast. He's got indomitable, a few clicks of super senses, followed by a few clicks of defend. And on those defend clicks, he has an 18 and a 19 defense to share. Dude! On damage, we open up with a few clicks about wit, and then a few clicks of perplex. And when he's on perplex, oh man, yeah, he kind of gets a glow up there. The only thing, it's like the only stats that don't start kind of low and then go up are speed and attack. And even then, attack is still decent. Never in the single digits. Okay. Oh my God. Oh man. I got old man Logan or old man Phoenix. Oh my God. Oh dear God. Like to be perfectly honest, I would have been happy with any of the chases. I'll be happy with any chases from the set because there's a lot of good ones. I think the only one I'm kind of about is Krakoa itself. But oh dear God. Okay, so Old Man Phoenix comes in at 160 points for 90 points, has the Cosmic Power team ability, as well as the Phoenix Force X-Men, Cosmic, and Future keywords. We've got two traits, Mutant Regeneration and Cosmic Resurrection. At the beginning of your turn, roll a d6 and heal Old Man Phoenix half the result. So you can heal him up to 3 clicks a turn right off the bat, right at the beginning of the turn. The Earth was dead and gone. You should have left it that way. This is the other trait. When an opposing character would be KO'd but isn't, after resolutions, give them an unwanted resurrection token. Characters with unwanted resurrection tokens can't heal, evade, or reduce damage! Oh dear God. So many figures that the oh, what is it? The Living Legend trait. That's dead. That is... Old Man Phoenix kills it. Immortal Hulk? Immortal? Sure. Oh dear God. He's gonna be nasty. I love him. Alright, so let's take a look at this dial. Oh. Alright, so we got a full run. Okay. 9 clicks deep. No range. Full run of the special speed power. This time, nothing on heaven or earth can stop me. Giving him charge and flurry. Full run of Blades, Claws, Fangs. We've got impervious, invulnerability, and toughness. Full run of the special speed power. Righteous Anger is all the fuel I need. Giving him battle fury and exploit weakness. Oh my God. Oh, the blade. I get why he's got blades, but he doesn't really need it with all that 4 damage and exploit weakness. God, oh, yeah. Oh man, he is going to be a beast. And you know how I said we're going to be seeing a lot of Magneto on teams. We're going to be seeing a lot more of Old Man Phoenix. Trust me. I will find excuses to run him. Everyone's getting sick of seeing it. People that watch my building a team videos, people I play against, yeah, y'all are all going to get sick of seeing him. Okay, so last booster from brick number 1. Let's see what we've got. I mean, this one is like whatever, you know. They're gonna be 5 figures. I got the chase I wanted. I got one of the primes I wanted. I got two of the primes. Okay. Got some new. At least, hey, you know what? We got some new stuff. New stuff is important. Yeah, we got some old stuff we already had, but we also got some new stuff. So it comes to old. We got our second uncommon Wolverine. I'm gonna have fun with that guy. We got Raza. A second star, basically a second Starjammer. And also a character who has not been seen in a very long while. We got Domino. The Moira X. And another of the common Psylocke. Okay. Alright, so we'll start off with Domino. Okay, so you might be wondering what's up with Domino's arm. So early on in X-Force, actually before X-Force actually even started, she was kidnapped by a group that would become known as Xeno. And they flayed her. I mean, not completely, but they cut strips of skin off of her, grafted them onto some of their soldiers, and sent those soldiers to Krakoa. And one of them actually shot and, for a moment, killed Professor X. So it took her a while, and she refused to basically be killed and resurrected until she had taken care of everything they had done. And Forge kind of built a weapon out of biotech, and it's a wearable weapon basically. So that's what she's got. So she comes out at 60 points, has the X-Men team ability as well as the X-Force, X-Men, Mutant, or Assassin, and Spy keywords. Not Mutant, Assassin. She's got the Mutant CIA trait. Looking at her dial, we've got ourselves a few clicks of Running Shot, followed by a few clicks of Sidestep, a few clicks of Special Attack Power, Plant-Based Krakoan Arm Cannon. As a free action, choose one. Energy Explosion. Incapacitate with 2 targets. Penetrating Psychic Blast. Domino can use that power this turn. Okay. On defense, we've got some Combat Reflexes followed by Super Senses. On damage, we've got some Probability Control followed by some Close Combat Expert. Okay. Not too shabby. Next up, we've got Raza. Seriously, this dude looks so cool. We haven't seen. I think the last time we got a figure of Raza was. Supernova, which was I think the last at least Marvel Rev set. Wow, that was a not as long as it's been since our last courser, but still, man. So Raza comes in at 45 points. He has the Starjammers, Pirate, Robot, and Warrior keywords. We have a trait, Deadliest of the Swashbuckling Pirates, giving him Precision Strike and Empower. When Raza uses Empower, friendly characters with the Starjammer keyword modify damage by +2 instead. Oh, snap! That's awesome! Okay, so looking at his dial, we open up a few clicks of Charge, followed by a couple clicks of Flurry. Get a few clicks of Blades. On defense, we open up a special power, Parry, and Riposte, giving him super senses, but succeeds on a 4 through 6. When Raza evades a close attack after resolutions, deal damage to the attacker equal to their printed damage value. Oh my god, that's awesome. Then we get some combat reflexes. We open up with nothing on damage, but then that gives way to a couple clicks of probability control, followed by a couple clicks of exploit weakness. I just wish exploit weakness overlap with the blades at least once, but oh well. I hate that it's on. We got 2 clicks of charge and exploit, or flurry and exploit, because we can't use the two together. But oh well. It's for 45 points. It's definitely not bad. Okay, so that's half the case down. Now let's start on the second half. We've only had two members of the Marauders, Emma and Storm. Sadly, the full lineup isn't in the set because they decided not to do Pyro. Because, you know, why would they do a vastly different version of the character Pyro than the one they just did in the X-Men animated set? Why? Alright. I'm also kind of surprised we haven't. I don't think if we've come across any team boosters, they've basically all been X-Men team boosters because, I mean, most boosters already are anyway, so. And the lack of team-up cards is also surprising. Alright. Oh, we got ourselves a super rare. Oh, we got an easy one, too. Kinda. Alright, so we got Mother, we got another of the Uncommon Forge. We got another Sinister Clone. Another Trinary, okay. Excuse me. And another Domino. Okay, and we also got Mother. You may be asking, who is Mother? Well, Mother is Moira McTaggart from her 9th lifetime. In her 9th lifetime, Moira joined up with Apocalypse. Yeah. So here's her, that's how she looks. He, of course, you know, Apocalypse being Apocalypse, well, you know, he made some modifications. Anyway, she comes in at 35 points, has the X-Men team ability as well as the Age of Apocalypse, Brotherhood of Mutants, Excalibur, Horseman, X-Men, Future, Past, and Scientist keywords. We have a trait, Title Character, because she's a title character. So, for those who may not remember, title characters are slightly different. They don't have special powers, but they do special abilities called plot abilities. Plot abilities either add or subtract plot points. They also have a when KO'd effect. So first off, also when a title character activates a plot ability at the end of your turn, if it didn't attack an opposing character, deal it 1 unavoidable damage. When Mother is KO'd, an opponent chooses a character friendly or opposing. That opponent places the chosen character in its starting area, then either deals them 1 unavoidable damage or heals them 1 click. Okay. Alright, so she starts off with no plot points. Add 1. The first death of Moira X. Free. Till your next turn, Mother may use her displayed damage power twice per turn. Okay. -3. The fifth death of Moira X. Free. Choose a standard character with the X-Men keyword within 6 squares in line of fire and modify its combat values +1 until your next turn. Mother's KO effect gains. This game, friendly standard characters with the X-Men keyword can use Perplex. After resolutions, give Mother 2 plot points. Okay. So you basically just remove 1. And then -5, the ninth death of Moira X. Free. Till your next turn, you may re-roll each attack roll once. In addition to other rerolls. Mother's KO effect gains. This game, friendly standard characters with the X-Men keyword can use probability control. Oh, that's great. So basically, you want to make sure she hasn't activated her you want to get rid of her quickly. Looking at her dial, we get a couple clicks of sidestep, followed by a couple clicks of charge, a couple clicks of telekinesis, a few clicks of willpower, followed by a click of regeneration, 1 click of perplex, 2 of probability control, 2 of outwit, and probably the cheapest title character in the entirety of the to date at 35 whole points. I'm kind of shocked by that. Alright, so next booster for this brick. That's kind of crazy though. So far, both bricks we opened them up and got a super rare right off the bat. That's kind of awesome. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Yeah, this is, oh shit. Okay. Ooh, we got another team up card. All right, okay. Oh. Okay, that's not who I was expecting it to be. All right. All right, so we got ourselves yet another Psylocke. Another Beast. Another Corsair, though we did get a team-up card for Corsair. I'll be looking at that here in a moment. We have a Chamber. And we get one of the brand new characters introduced in House of X and Powers of 10. If I can get him out. Jeez. Okay. Got Cardinal. So first off, let's take a look at the team up. Let's take a look at Corsair's team up card. So, team up. Odd, Hepzibah, Raza, Waldo, and Sikorsky. If one or more listed friendly characters are on the map, Corsair and the listed friendly characters can use willpower. If 3 or more are on the map, they're displayed. Corsair and listed friendly characters display defense powers, gain protected outwit. Okay, all right. So yes, it is basically a Starjammers theme, a Starjammers card. Okay. Well, we got Corsair and Raza. Okay. Now let's take a look at Cardinal. Now I know you're thinking, that's not, who is this Cardinal? That's Nightcrawler. It does bear a striking resemblance to Nightcrawler. In fact, when I first saw the picture of him, I was like, oh, we have a red Nightcrawler. Well, that's be an interesting thing to see. So Cardinal comes in at 50 points, has the X-Men team ability as well as the Horseman, X-Men, and future keywords. We get 2 traits. Mutant Chimera. When Cardinal uses the X-Men team ability to heal another character, until your next turn that character's defense value becomes 18. When another character uses the X-Men team ability to heal Cardinal, this turn his attack and damage values become equal to that character's printed values. Okay. Yeah, then we get the other trait is genetic predisposition for non-violence. When a friendly character within line of fire is damaged by an opposing character, give Cardinal an Apocalypse Seed token. As a free action, roll a d6 and add the number of his Apocalypse Seed tokens. On an 8 or greater, remove all action tokens from him, then turn him to click number 6, and he can't use this trait for the rest of the game. Okay, alright. So, first off, he's basically got 2 dials. We have a short... We got our short first dial, which we got Stealth, Incapacitate, Super Senses, Perplex, and Probability Control. And some low attack, and 9 attack, 0 damage. Okay, alright. However, starting at click 6, we've got Hypersonic Speed, Charge. That's, yeah. Oh, bugger it. Flurry, Precision Strike, Blades, again with Super Senses. That damage with a special power, Terminal Apocalypse Seed. Colossal Stamina, Cardinal has protected Outwit. At the beginning of your turn, if Cardinal did not hit this turn, deal him 1 unavoidable damage. As a free action, remove any number of Apocalypse Seed tokens. Until your next turn, modify a combat value by +1 for each token removed. Oh, okay, you can't use his traits. Wait. That's gonna have to. I'm guessing it's from other characters, but. Oh no, okay, those stay on. All right. Okay, all right, I get it now. So the but yeah, not too shabby. Definitely want to get into that on this part of the dial quickly. Okay, and now for our last booster for this video. Let's see what we get. Man, this has been. I'll be honest, I really didn't expect to pull Old Man Phoenix, like, at all. I really did not expect to pull him, because I wanted him so much. Alright. Okay, well, we got a couple newbies. Got Iceman, and we've pulled plenty of Sinister clones so far, but now we actually pull Sinister himself. Yeah, I think we got 3 Sinister clones. Oh, come on. Oh, great. It's going to be fun to turn. We got another Future Wolverine, which is funny because we only pulled one of the common, but so far we pulled 3 of the uncommon. That's a little weird. A Trinary, and we got another Sage. Okay. Alright, so we're going to start off with Mr. Sinister. You just gotta love that cape. Even if it does, looking at it now, it does look a little off from how it's supposed to look, but, you know, whatever. So, Sinister here comes in at 85 points, has the X-Men team ability, as well as the Hellions, Marauders, Quiet Council, X-Men, Ruler, and Scientist keywords. He has the Greco and Revival trait. Looking at his dial, we've got a click of Stealth, followed by a few clicks of Phasing, then a few more clicks of Stealth. Some Precision Strike, followed by Blade's Claw's Fangs. He's got Indomitable. Then we get some Invulnerability, followed by some Mastermind. On damage, we open up a special power, collecting samples to learn how to replicate powers. Outwit. When Mr. Sinister uses and chooses a standard power the target can use, he can use the chosen power until your next turn. If the target character has the X-Men keyword, choose an adjacent friendly character to also use the chosen power until your next turn. Okay. So he's good against X-Men teams as well. Alright. Then we get some regular Outwit, followed by some Weakness. Okay, alright. And next up, we've got Iceman. This is the last figure for the video. Love that sculpt, and it's nice to see seeing as how the last few standard-sized Iceman figures. Well, no, I did get the common and uncommon from Xavier's School, but I didn't get the one from Regenesis. The Age of Apocalypse one from Xavier's School, or the super rare from... It's been Iceman's been kind of spotty for me. We'll just put it that way. Iceman comes in at 65 points, has the X-Men team ability as well as the Marauders, X-Factor, X-Men, and Pirate keywords. We have a trait, Limbs Freeze and Shatter. When an opposing character within 6 squares misses Iceman, give that character a frozen limb token. Characters with 1 or more frozen limb tokens modify attack by -1. When a character with a frozen limb token hits Iceman, remove its frozen limb tokens. Okay. Looking at his dial, we've got some Running Shot, followed by some Sidestep, followed by Plasticity. On attack, we open up with some Penetrating Psychic Blast, followed by some Poison. Defensively speaking, we open up the special power Ice Shell, giving him Barrier, Toughness, and Inertial Deflection, which then gives way to regular Toughness. On damage, we open up with a couple clicks of Enhancement, then we get some late dial Empower. Alright, okay. Not too shabby. Anyway, that is it for now. As always, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Links to my Facebook, Twitter, Patreon, and PayPal can be found in the description box down below. This is Rock and Roll Spock signing off, saying, live long and rock hard.